Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be having a little bit of a different video. It is a tutorial for anyone that's new or has any type of general questions for playing on LSDPS. So let's get right into it. Okay guys, so the first thing we're going to be taking a look at is the LSPD website. Here you're going to find everything that you need, or mostly everything that you will need to get started, apply for different applications, apply for different things, and read the rules, which are very important. So if you haven't already, you can go to the forums, and I'm logged in for example, but let me go ahead and log out. So this is what it'll look like for you. I'll show this homepage, login, register. If you're new, make sure you put in a username, email, password, something you won't forget. Verify you're not a robot, agree to the terms, and then right here it will say register. Okay. After that, you will be required to verify your email. So whatever email you go to, if it's Gmail, just go to your Gmail, verify. If it's Yahoo, Hotmail, same thing. It'll be in your, give it a few minutes. If it doesn't happen again, resend the verification email, and then verify it, and you'll be able to access everything in the website. So once you are done, let me log in real quick and I will show you what to do. Okay, so once you are logged in, you'll have to click on the FiveM roleplay, because this is what it is relating to. We do have a Gary's mod and Rust server coming soon, but we're gonna just go ahead and focus on FiveM for now. So once you click on that, you'll be introduced with 6 different sections. Let me just go over each one individually. Server information will include links, rules and information, CAD and MDT link, and the Department of Public Safety rules. So here, click on that, read the rules. It takes no more than 5 minutes, to be honest with you. It is important that you read the rules and that you know them, because you risk being warned, kicked, and eventually banned. So you don't want that happening. You want to be able to follow the rules. So once you go through that, donation information, to become a donator, drive special vehicles, buy a personal vehicle if you want, and give access to others. Lots of different things that you can do here. General, we have a discussion, server suggestions, and an in-game picture contest that we are currently doing right now. Different cool things over in the general topic. In departmental applications, here's where you would apply to be either FD, BCSO, SASP, or LSPD. You can be in any LEO that you apply for, as long as you have a good application to meet the requirements, and you can also be an FD kind of partnered with one of these other LEO applications. So for an example, if I wanted to be an LSPD, I would go here, application template, copy and paste. You would copy and paste all in the white, and you will go back to here, post applications here, thread title, name it you name it something like that with your name, LSPD application. You would post it in there and reply to the you would paste it in there and you would reply to the answer to the questions, and then you would post thread, and they will read it in however long they take. Usually it's probably within 24 to 48 hours, could be longer depending on if they have multiple applications. So let's go back. That's where you would apply for an LEO department or FD. Here's where you would apply for staff or developer. Pretty self-explanatory. If you want to be staff in the server or a developer on the server, just fill out those applications. And if you were possibly banned and want to appeal that ban, you would go to ban appeals and fill that out properly. And same thing if you want to report a player or staff member for something they might have done incorrectly, or they broke the rules themselves, you can go there and report them. But this is where you are going to want to go for basically any type of applications and rules. You will find them here on the forum page. Just make sure you create an account if you haven't, register it, and verify your email before you post anything. So let's go to the next section, shall we? Okay, when connected to the server for the first time and loading up FiveM, you'll be greeted with the homepage. To connect to LSDPS, there's two ways you can do it. You can go to servers, and you can go ahead and type in LSDPS. The first one that should pop up is LSDPS RP. That is our server. You can go there, and you can press connect. If for some reason you cannot connect or it doesn't appear, then you will go ahead and press F8. You will type in connect space, and then you will paste in our server IP, which can be found on Discord, and then you just press enter. But we will do it the easy way, and we'll press connect. When you connect, you'll be greeted with the asset loading page, just making sure that you have no cheats or anything like that, and it's going to be downloading the content. For you, if it's your first time, it'll take a while. For me, since I've been in there multiple times, it's already been downloading, so it's easy to load. You'll be greeted with the loading page. Right here, it'll give you the websites and all the links and things like that. Just make sure, double check that they are up to date. You can look at the rules and just some easy controls. There'll be some music that will be played, and then you'll be loading into the game fairly quickly. This might glitch through. That's just our CAD system in game. Just go ahead and wait for it. And once you're loading in, all the resources will start taking, in the scripts, resources and scripts, cars, everything like that. Those will start loading in, and you'll be loading into spawn, which is by the prison. Okay, so when you load into the game, you'll be a default ped, obviously by default. So let me get you started with the F1 vMenu interface. So to toggle the kind of mod menu, what you will do is you will press F1, and it will open up this menu. Here you could check the online players. You could check. You won't see banned players since I am staff. I have that. You will see the player-related options, vehicle options. You won't see world. You'll see voice chat settings, recording options, bus settings, and about the vMenu. The most important ones will be the player-related options. Here, you'll obviously you won't be able to go into GOM mode or invisible. Some of the stuff you won't see here because I am staff, so I have those options. However, you'll be able to see most of these. Player appearance to spawn in, default peds. But if you want to create your own character, for example, I have this one right here that I've created with tattoos and glasses and everything like that. You are more than welcome to. Okay, so in order to create one of those, you'll go to create male or female character. If I want to create one, it will look like this. You can, look at the inheritance, the appearance, the face shape options, tattoo, clothes, props, expressions, and you can go ahead and save it. Enter a name for it, press enter, and then it will be under your saved characters. I have all of these, right here on my corporal, supervisor, different peds that you can have for sure. So you can also spend some time looking at the weapons. You can spawn in weapons. I have obviously access to all of these. You will have access to most, but not all. Some are restricted. You will be able to you won't be able to save loadouts or toggle no clip, but there you'll be able to do ped and weapon options. Under vehicle related options, you'll obviously be able to go to vehicle spawner and spawn in any GTA car as long as it's not restricted. It'll tell you if it's restricted, like right there, restricted vehicle model, which is the armored car. Some of them are obviously restricted, so some people cannot VLRP or abuse certain rules, but most of them will be available. If you are a donator, this section should pop up to you, and you can get real life cars in the game, like a Mercedes-Benz, a Porsche. They'll load in for you, but keep in mind again, you must be a donator to access these cars. If you're not a donator and you are caught using those vehicles, obviously that is breaking the rules and you should not be doing that. So in order to drive those add-on cars, you should donate to the server. It helps support us, and you know, it helps you get some in-game perks for obviously supporting us. So you can also, once you're in a car, so let me go in like this one, turn off the radio, go to vehicle options. You can repair your vehicle, wash it, you can set the license plate, you can mod them out with, you know, window tint, you can do different skirts and bonnets and everything like that. It's totally customizable, set up to you. Some things may or may not be there because I am staff and a donator, so if they're missing for you, you will most likely have to donate. And you can also send a personal vehicle if you're a donator and lock it and everything, all that good stuff. So that's that for vehicles. There are also personal vehicles in game that are not in there. So if you obviously do not have access to it, or you have that car saved from another server and you spawn it here, then obviously it will be an issue if you don't have permissions to drive that. So let's go ahead and remember to read the rules. Under voice chat settings, you will be able to toggle your voice chat. You should always have it on. I recommend having the proximity to 10 or 15 meters. That's a good thing. If you have it on global, you'll be able to hear everyone in the server, which you don't want. You'll be on channel 1, and you can show your microphone status. I just personally toggle that off. Recording options if you want to record. Miscellaneous options for, you know, so location blips and things like that. Keep in mind, again, I am staff, so some of the things you will not have. So that is that for creating a ped and getting set up with your F1 menu. Okay, so the next thing we're going to be going over is the CAD/MDT system. This is what you will use to register, you know, any vehicles, license plates, licenses, weapons, anything related to your civilian character or even suspect in the server for RP purposes. You will also use the MDT system for the police, so they can search up license plates when they pull you over, etc. So if you have an account, you can go ahead and log in. If you don't, you can create an account. Let's go ahead and do that. And then once you create your username, you put your email, your passwords, you can go ahead and do whichever email preference you want and create an account. Go ahead and wait for that to load. A verification email will be sent to you. So I just did a temp mail real quick. Go ahead and see Snoring CAD. We're gonna go ahead and verify the email, and it has been correctly verified. So they will be redirecting you. Let's not go there. So yeah, let me just go into the new account for you guys. I'll do that. I can choose to stay logged in, but I'm gonna go ahead and log in, and then you'll be welcomed to this page right here. It'll take you to our website or Discord really easily. You just select server 1. The permission key is going to be LSDPS RP in all capital. Just like that, LSDPS RP. You would press enter, permission key applied. So then you will be able to go to the civilian and police. So for the civilian, you go here, dismiss this. You go ahead and create a new character, put in a first name, last name, middle initial, anything that you would want, your age even, everything. You would fill all this out and you would add the character. And once you add the character, you can go to records, for example, DMV, but you have to create a character first. That way you can do all that stuff. So when doing so for police, there is a tutorial, by the way, on our Discord made by our server owner, Braden. He had made a nice little in-depth video of how going over exactly how to navigate the CAD. If you want to go, you can go back and go to community menu. You can go back to police, allow to use your microphone, and here you put your unit number. So if you're a registered CO, you'd put your CO dash whatever number they assigned you. You put the AOP that's set in game, put your name, your rank, everything like that. Save the changes. Then you'll be able to go about this freely. Set yourself available. Obviously, I need to set that up. You can see what the active units are. Selected to be all. You can see all the active units available and unavailable. There are a lot of units that we have on the server. Next thing is, you can look up names. This would be for their licenses. If you want to do a plate search, you can go ahead and do that there. Press search. Pretty self-explanatory stuff here. Also, if you want further information, I will link that video in the description. So that is how you navigate through our CAD system. Okay, the next section we're going to go over real quick is how to become a public officer / community officer. Same thing, PO, CO, we just refer to them differently, just two separate names for the same thing. So in order to become a public officer, it's real quick. You don't have to apply, you don't have to do any of that. All you have to do is join our Discord and scroll down to general and make sure you go to waiting for CO interview. Right there, you go ahead and join that channel, and a sergeant or a rank above, any rank higher than a sergeant in any department, will get to you. They'll drag you into one of these 5 rooms. They'll conduct a small interview, about 10 questions, and they will see if you're fit to be a CO. It's okay if you don't know everything. That's why you are becoming a CO. Great way to start getting on your feet for LEO roleplay. Learning your 10 codes and everything like that. Just go to the CO interview, waiting for CO interview, and someone will pull you in. Usually it will be quick, very quick. You might have to wait a few minutes. That is completely fine. Someone will get to you. And if someone doesn't, make sure you go to general and just ask for someone that's a sergeant or above to conduct your CO interview. Once that's done, they will give you the password to spawn in everything that you need. You are only supposed to stay with your Crown Vic that you get and the weapons that you are given once you put in the password. But once that is all given, you will join Teamspeak, which is where our dispatch is at, and then you will be able to roleplay. Let's get our dispatch set up. Okay, the next part is setting up our Teamspeak. If you do not have Teamspeak, I recommend you download Teamspeak 3. That is the only way you will be able to connect to our RTO. RTO stands for radio transmission only. It is basically our dispatch system that all the POs / COs and the LEOs and FD all use in our server. So once you have it downloaded, yours will look different. I just have a dark theme on it. Yours will look like this, just in white. You can go ahead and sign up using Teamspeak 3 account, your email, sign up. That's completely fine. The username is going to be whatever you want. What matters now is that once you're on this page, you will have to go to bookmarks, and you'll go to manage bookmarks, and then this will appear. You can go to add bookmark, and it'll automatically be new server. So you want to name it something like LSDPS RPRTO. So you can name it something like that. Your nickname will be if you're a CO, you will have a 3-digit identifier. So if prior to this, you have to do your CO interview. So make sure it's your 3-digit name or 3-digit call sign that they assign to you. So for example, if I was 234 R.Smith, for example, say my name is Smith. I went into the Discord, went into CO waiting interview, and I got to become a registered CO. That's what the nickname would be. The server nickname or address will be the Teamspeak IP. So that's what it is. You can find that on our Discord as well, or in game on the bottom right of your screen. That is all you need. There's no server password. There's no server password for joining in, so you can go ahead, press apply, press OK. So take out that window. You'll have to go to bookmarks, click on that RTO you just created,
Connected.
and you will be connected, right? So this is obviously my name.
User left your channel.
So you'll be welcome to our server. In order to get into any of the actual dispatches, you will need to know the password. That password you get by becoming a CO or being whitelisted. I will not give it away, as for that would be the wrong thing to do. But in order to get into there, you do need to enter a password. They are locked. The password will be given to you if you are whitelisted, or they will be also given to you if you complete your CO interview. So that is how to join it. You are always advised to follow proper RTO etiquette. You should not be spamming things. You should not be openly talking. You should try to use your 10 codes and always be professional in an RP manner while inside the RTOs. You will join a RTO, for example. So you join Blaine County RTO if you are going to be on patrol in Blaine County. If you're going to be in the city, you would go into citywide, etc. You should also not, drag other people. You shouldn't be bothering them. Always remain professional. And then you should only be in RTO when you are on duty. If you are gonna hop off of duty, you will leave the RTO. All you have to do is say that you're going off duty, and then just leave. Just disconnect. That's it. And then that is it for the dispatch. So there you have it. That is a in-depth tutorial of everything you need to know to get started on LSDPS. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you found it informative, and I hope it helped you out a lot. If you had any questions, I hope it answered them. If you have any other questions, please join our Discord. Become a member of our community. There we have support channels, suggestions for devs and stuff like that. We always love the feedback. We always love to hear from you guys, and we always try to help you out as much as possible. We have active staff, we have active owners, we have active LEOs. We are honestly one of the best servers on FiveM, if not the best. So I am the head of the sheriff's office. I'm SO1 Sheriff Snow, and I'm also an admin on the server, so I try to do my best and help out here and there. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and on behalf of myself and the owners, the staff team, the LEOs, the whitelisted, and all the members on our server, we thank you guys for choosing LSDPS, and I hope you guys take care. See you.